postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with George. That is Brown in at the three, the small forward. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's the Cobra in at the two. Taking a look at the Nuggets. A whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
I caught up with MP and asked him about his 2 straight finals appearances, and he said he felt like he was just getting started. Right now, he loves the makeup of this team, and everybody rallies around each other. They accept their roles, and that going forward, it's about establishing a consistency of excellence year after year.
Well, Allie, I couldn't think of a better person to lead that charge. Now here's Anunoby.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to George. From downtown. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
Now Anunoby. Left side Brunson. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The Cobra. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. The Cobra's got 6 points.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
George has the open look. And again, it's Denver missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Brunson against Westbrook. And that one is hammered home.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
George outside. And the Cobra pulls it down.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Gordon outside. Shot to stop the run. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Towns finds Brunson. Here's the Cobra. Now here's Anunoby. From outside the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. And, of course, Nikola Jokic.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Strawther's checked in for Denver. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Jokic. Over Towns. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Knicks leading by 3. Here's the Cobra. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Back to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Here's Westbrook. Brunson defending. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic against Towns. Good.
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and obviously facing Nikola Jokic was the first topic of conversation. Coach told me they don't hand out MVP awards. The Joker is one of the most talented players in league history, and he's 7 feet. It's unreal. In terms of how to stop Jokic, he laughed and said, I don't think anyone has that answer, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Offensive board for 3. Gordon. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to the Cobra. Here's the pick. Anunoby passes to the Cobra. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Chua's checked in for New York. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Kessler, he's checked in for Jokic. Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon. Paul George, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Caruso in for Westbrook. Now here's Porter. It's George on the wing. It's rebounded by New York. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. George passes to Kessler. Pass to Caruso. George outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's the Cobra. So it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting the extra chances at all.
They've got Josh Hart. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's the Cobra in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's George. The 3-ball. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Cobra passes to Towns. To the middle. Knocked away. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Back to George. The 3. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. OG Anunoby's checked in for Achua.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks,
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to George. Looking to end this cold spell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here's Brunson. Yet to see a basket. Down low. The Cobra. No good there. Nuggets trail by 9. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Strawther. Kessler, screen on Anunoby. Strawther, no good. Stolen by Kessler. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored 64 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Pickett, he's checked in for George.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Shots good by the Cobra.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Strawther. Fires the three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
The floater. Oh, Kessler with the block. Here's Strawther. He's covered by Hart. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Cobra. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Porter. Here's Pickett. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And it's New York with a rebound. The Cobra's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to the Cobra. Can't connect from short range.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Porter gets the bucket.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. Achua's checked in. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Number 5 is Nikola Jokic.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Nuggets trail by 4. Westbrook, pass to George. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, George with a steal. Brunson against Westbrook. George for 3. Achua with a rebound.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Outside Hart. Pass to the Cobra. Shot clock at 5. To win the cold spell. He can't hit that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
George scanning the floor. Westbrook, pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught.
And New York has possession. Outside Brunson. Here's the Cobra. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Got a hand on it. George passes to Westbrook. Tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks too.
And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Here's the Cobra. George defending. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. That's good from George.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's the Cobra. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Denver Nuggets.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. They've made it this far, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that...
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Here's Westbrook. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. George out there with Russell Westbrook. That is Brown in at the small forward position. And he comes up with a bucket. George has got 11 points.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural comfortable cadence to his pace.
And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. They lead by 1. George's shot is off.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
The Cobra passes to Hart. And it's off from three-point range. Well, the Nuggets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Westbrook. About a minute played here in the second half. That one is off. And New York shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for... run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially. In a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. George outside. Lets it go from 14. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Nuggets trail by 3. Westbrook draws the double. George passes to Westbrook. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Here's the Cobra. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon. New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Westbrook, the pass to George. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. A tight one here in New York City. And Anunoby finds Hart to the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's George. Tipped.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Westbrook. Gordon outside. Westbrook outside. Screen by Gordon. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Denver missing. New York leading by 6. Pass to the Cobra. Back to Brunson. Step back shot. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Hart passes to the Cobra. Uneasy. On the layup. The Cobra's got 38 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
George outside. And George with the jam.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Achua's checked in for New York. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Kessler, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Gordon. Strawther's checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Westbrook. Shot's good. The Cobra.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Porter. And they pick up 2. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's the Cobra with the drive. That one falls. The Cobra's got 42 in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The Cobra passes to Achua. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. And now an 11-point. Lead.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Porter gets the bucket.
But, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Achua. And a switch here also for Denver. Holmes is checked in. New York shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Here's Porter. He has 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Number 22, Lance Chiggs.
Here's Strother, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Josh Hart, also OG Anunoby out there. Jalen Brunson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's the Cobra in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Caruso. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Holmes is checked in. New York leading by 6. Here's the Cobra. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Caruso with it. Pass to Porter. Holmes, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Porter. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Knicks shooting about 60% for the game.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Nuggets trail by 10. Now Caruso. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Hart. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Porter. Shoots over Anunoby. Porter's shot is off. Knicks leading by 12. Brunson passes to the Cobra. And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Substitutions on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Over Towns. And again, it's Denver missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
George, his shot is good.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Paul George.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's the Cobra. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Inside, the Cobra. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you know, has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves, the players move, coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. Gordon outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The shot by Brown, no good. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-6 run. The Cobra passes to Hart. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
13 foul.
Here's the Cobra. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's the Cobra. Good! That's another bucket!
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever. Here's George. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Down low. Here's the Cobra. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Gordon. Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Knicks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
That's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Cobra.
His range and timing protecting the rim. He blocked the
He got it again! Sensational!
He has taken over this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the 2nd most points in a playoff game all time. Here's George. The Knicks with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. And stolen by Jokic. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Misses from short range. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to the Cobra. Back to Hart. Anunoby with it. Hart finds Anunoby. 2 on the clock. Jelly strike shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the Cobra. And got it! Another basket!
And even early on in the first half, as this history and the home fans responding, a chance to revel in the moment.
Acknowledging their appreciation for his incredible scoring performance in a big game.
You know, this man's been lights out, and to put it simply, he's putting on a show, and he knows he's got the hot hand.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get... win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.